Hey, how is everybody tonight?
Excellent. How are you?
I am
Oh,
fantastic. It is Thursday.
oh, hey, it'd be awesome if I'd come
Yes.
off mute, but yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You do have to do that once in a while.
Oh
So
no.
thank you everybody for being here tonight. Thank you to the audience for joining us. I'm a little sad because we're coming to the end of the 4 sessions for Cyberpunk. But we're gonna play some Cyberpunk tonight, so I am looking forward to that. So introducing everybody, I am Razmataz. I'm the GM for tonight, and from there, these are my friends, cohorts, partners in crime. Yeah, all of the above. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Guess I'll
If it,
go first. I'm Rob, and I will be playing. If you guys have seen the BOR, I'm playing Paul Lucero, uh, my surly uh, lawman.
Darpon.
Yeah, I'm Dark Pawn. I will be playing the rocker boy Momo Money, is the most fabulous Asian rocker boy.
And last but not least, Willow. Infinity Core.
Hey everybody, I'm Infinity Core. I will be playing Rosie. She's a tech who, well, loves technology. And so she kind of loves technology, but people, we'll see.
I can relate. I can relate. All right, awesome. So with that tonight, obviously we're gonna pack this into like a normal episode of the RPG deep dive. So time frame be just a couple hours. It'd be a short one-shot adventure. Starting out with our three, and the three of you don't actually know each other. Well, you might know each other, but you're not together. So we're doing this a little bit different than what, it's not the traditional, okay, everybody meets in a bar. Um, or even the fixer gives you a call. All three of you are actually going to start out riding the Night City tram. You'll all be in the same car. They're large cars, so there's other people in there. Going wherever it is that you're going. That's entirely up to you where you're planning on heading off to.
Okay.
And I'll start this out each individually. So we're gonna see how this works. There's one way or another you're gonna meet each other. You may be friends, may not be. We'll find out. You never know. I mean, the adventure might end up with all three of you killing each other. I have no idea. See how it works.
Highly possible. Highly.
You never
But
know. Night
I
City.
it is Night City, absolutely. And you're in a rail car and flying along on your way to your destination. And I'm actually going to start, we're just going to kind of rotate this through. We're going to start out right down with Dark Pawn, Momo.
So Momo is listen, I've got closed caption audience. So that means he's hooking up the guitar, hooking up the speaker, and he's jamming. He's just gonna start.
Got a little
So,
music on the rail car.
I was gonna
Yes.
say, so I gotta ask, what genre of
So
rock is Momo
so
specialized?
it's techno pop, as his,
Okay.
yep. And so he's jamming, bum 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 bum. And he's not a singer. He's a guitar, plays guitar, but so he's just gonna start jamming and see how the crowd reacts.
Kind of reminds me of the performers on the New York City subway.
Oh yeah, he leaves his guitar case open. I mean, he's not opposed to taking some creds. And he's in pretty fancy leathers. He's got a yellow leather jack on, tight leather black shiny pants, and his hair is all rainbowed out with synth hair, and chem chem skin is activated, so he's looking pretty flush, but very very pale white, almost like a China doll.
That's a stark contrast.
Mhm.
Okay.
So most of the people on the train are not. I mean, they're listening. You got a few that are kind of grooving along with you. You have some that are like, "Oh man, turn that shit off." Um,
Ironically enough, Paul is one of those who's kind of he's tapping his foot, kind of bobbing his head a little bit. He's only like half listening. Just got off of a shift, so he's off duty at the moment. Um, kind of has his eyes like half closed, just kind of listening. Um, Now to describe Paul to the audience, he's a grizzled old detective. Got a almost looks authentic. Leather jacket on. His badge is kind of clipped to his belt. Um, he's not flashing or anything like that, but yeah, he's just kind of chilling. He's heading home after a long day in the shithole that is Night City, and now he's got this rocker boy giving a free show.
Rosie just kind of, she's there on the tram. Just she's got her phone or her what was it called? Got agent. She's got her agent out. She's looking at the screen, and because she's viewing the list of technology that's sold on the night market that she's on her way towards. Sorry about that. I guess he's going with me, but anyway, so she's just kind of watching that. She perks up, hears the music, looks around a bit, down the car, figures that, and just goes back to scrolling. She she's dressed in, kind of a brown black hoodie, a nice thick jacket over that, and she's got cargo pants. The pockets on the legs are basically stuffed full of tools and gadgets. And she's got kind of like a spiky red hair in front, almost like a mullet, where, gets longer in the back. But she's just there, just viewing what's there that she's wanting for her latest project.
awesome. So good visuals. So as you're playing Momo, you actually, some of the people in the car do actually come up and throw a little something in your guitar case. It's not much, but something, couple of creds. Um, as you're playing there, you do see one little guy, but he moves up close to you. It's kind of grooving with you. Doesn't really
Okay.
say anything. Just dancing.
So Momo likes to live stream. So he's got a cyber eye. He likes to record things because he's got to get famous. And so he'll finish this jam and then kind of look at the guy and say, "Sweetie, what's your name?"
I, I, I'm Paul.
Paul.
Oh,
Where you from, Paul? What you do?
I'm from Kabuki. Yeah,
Kabuki.
Kabuki.
Interesting. What do you do in Kabuki, sir?
Well, what here? Look over there. And he kind of points back behind you. He's like, look at that.
Still glance.
Okay, you. Thank you, Berdacious. You turn to look, and this guy, like, really fast, reaches down and takes a handful of whatever's in your guitar case and bolts.
Okay. Momo will be like, "Kabuki boy, stealing my shit. I'm Paul." And he starts jamming. Dun, dun. "I'm Paul, Kabuki boy, stealing all my Omo shit. Got no money." He'll just start making up a song on the fly. Not gonna
about
worry about the few credits.
about Kabuki Boy. All right.
Kabuki boy is now gonna be his new top single.
So Paul, you see this as well.
So Paul kind of runs fingers through his kind of salt and pepper hair, and scrubs his beard a little bit. Watches this guy. He's tracking it with his eyes, watching him, kind of bolt down the car, and he's about to get up and say something, but when he looks over and he sees Momo just, you know, going about his business, he's like, you know what? Off duty. It's only a couple credits. No harm, no foul.
This you can tell. I mean, he looks small. You can't really tell if that means that he's young or not. Doesn't really look like old or anything, but he's fast. But he comes bolting. This guy comes bolting right past you, Rosie.
So I would have heard the music change and probably looked up, saw the guy running, and mostly be like, the old leg out without looking, giving it away kind of thing. See if it trips him.
Yeah, you trip him. He just, sprawls across the floor. You hear clink clink of some coins on the floor.
Turns around, looks at him. Shouldn't be stealing, man. Think good, that shit comes around. Reaches down, picks up a couple of the creds. Not all of them. No. Basically about half of what he stole, and takes it. Starts walking back down towards Momo Money.
All right. So you see this person coming towards you as you're singing your song, Momo.
Oh, changing it up now. Kung Pao Kawabuki boy. Kung Fu Mama.
Oh shit.
So
He stops when she gets up to him. "Sweetie, you are amazing. What's your name, girl?"
Rosie just kind of blushes a little bit slightly, Momo, but throws the coins back in. Says, "You ought to, better eye on this." Oh, sorry. My name's Rosie. Well, no. People call me Rosie. My name's just Rose.
"I see. I'm gonna write you a song, girlfriend."
You don't need to do that. I'm just here on my way to market.
And that's where I'm going.
I just couldn't, help seeing somebody getting robbed. So
I'll tell
I
you
left
what.
him a little bit.
I'll tell you what, girlfriend. Tip on me and you guard my money and half of it's yours when we get there, okay, girl?
Rosie looks down at her agent again, looking at some of the prices of the text she's looking at. Looks back up at him. Thinks for a moment, says, "Deal." She sits down next to him.
Nice. So Momo's just gonna add in some new lyrics now. There's the Kung Pao Rosie, the badass girl. We're gonna mesh that in there. So Kung Pao, the Kabuki boy. Rosie Kung Pao, the Kabuki boy. Baby, we're live streaming this to all my fans. That's Momo Money, and that's Mo with an apostrophe between the Momo.
Paul's there. I'm assuming he's close enough to hear and see all of the shenanigans. He's kind of just shaking his head. Oh boy. And he's kind of looking up and down the rail car. I'm assuming what was that kid's name again? Paul. The
That's what he
would-be
said.
thief ran off already. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's gone. He got right back up and headed through the door into the next car.
Gotcha.
Didn't even pick up all the money.
Paul notices that. He's like, he kind of leans down, picks up the change, walks over to where Momo is playing and kind of tosses him in. Then he goes back to his seat. Doesn't even wait for like a reply or anything, just goes back to his seat.
Nice. Tall, dark, and handsome man. Savior in the.
Wow.
He's just ad-libbing his whole thing.
Yep, just keeps adding lyrics on
So-
the fly.
So Paul,
Paul
as
kind
you,
of thinks to himself, I can see why he hasn't made it big yet. He doesn't say anything. He doesn't say hello, but he's thinking it.
so as you're playing your music there, Momo, Paul, you head back to where you were, I imagine. You don't have any more people trying to steal from you. The tram itself ends up coming to a stop. Bogart Street, which there's you're close to the downtown area of Night City. There are several. You could decide where you want to go from here, whether you wanted to go to the Glen or whatnot. There are several. There is a night market down here, which you were looking for, Rosie. Might be a opportunity to find the stuff that you wanted.
So Rosie will kind of say, "Well, this is my stop," to Momo. Don't get stolen from again, man. You know.
Girl, this is my stop too. I'll go with you. You can be my bodyguard.
Kind of scratches her head a little bit. Goes, "Well, I'm not really that much of a bodyguard. My thing's
Sweetie,
more like
sweetie.
making this stuff."
Sweetie, look at me. Look at me. I am a lover. I am not a fighter.
She raises an eyebrow and just kind of mouths, "Okay." Well, I mean, I'm going to a kind of a shady place. Oh, but
That's my favorite place.
all right, well, let's go then.
Wow.
Momo packs up the guitar, straps it over his back, hands over half the creds. A deal is a deal, girlfriend.
Rosie thanks him and smiles. Thanks. Let's go to what I need, or at least what I was looking forward to.
Excellent.
And,
Let's find some shady shit.
picks up, the backpack that she had, throws it over her shoulder, and walks out.
All right. Paul, what are you doing? Staying on the train,
Paul
getting off?
actually, he does get off. So this night market that's kind of popped up here is actually a couple
Not,
blocks
it's,
from.
yeah, a couple blocks away.
Yeah, it's like it's also a couple blocks from where he lives. So he's gonna get off and he's gonna do a bit of grocery shopping, so to speak. Mostly like go to the convenience shops to get some for dinner because he hasn't eaten yet. He's hungry, and we all know Paul loves his noodles.
So as you get off the train, you notice quite a few people actually get off at this stop. So it's a pretty busy little stop. There's not a lot of people on the platform where it stops at. So it's mainly just people that are getting out of this car. And as they get out, you notice there are four guys um, that kind of box in around the door, and a fifth gentleman with wild hair, kind of like yours, Momo. His is multicolored and it seems to shift color as he walks. So you got, pinks and reds and blues and orange and yellow, and it just kind of filters up through his hair, like my luscious locks. And
Yes, you notice that the guys with the tech hair and the beautiful hair are both follically challenged.
yes,
Hey,
he
that's what
comes.
role playing is all about.
That's
He
right.
comes. He comes walking up behind these four gentlemen, which pull weapons out from under their coat. And he stops there, looks at the people. He's like, you'll all be turning around and getting back on the car now.
Paul kind of just reaches up and just pinches the bridge of his nose. So close. So close to dinner. He doesn't say anything yet. And he kind of just keeps himself inconspicuous. So how many of there? There's four of them?
There's, five.
Five of them? Yeah, four. You said four kind of boxing in
Yeah.
the car.
Yep.
And then
Okay.
all right, what kind of weapon did he pull out?
All four of them have heavy pistols.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's
Rosie.
clocking this, and he's quietly observing for the moment.
Rosie just takes stock of the situation and sighs. Kind of like, not this. Looks down at her, at the agent again. It's like, come on. And she kind of says, come on, man. I'm just trying to make it to the market. What's going on?
Me too. Now get back on the train.
Well, if you're trying to get to the market's that way. And she points behind him.
You're muted. You're muted, Darkbon.
Momo is gonna move past, put his hand on Rosie's shoulder as he kind of brushes past and steps forward and says, "Sweetie, I've got a gig I have to go to. So how much is this gonna cost?"
How much you got?
That wasn't the question, was it?
It's my question.
Well,
And right now, I think my question's the one that matters.
again, how much do you want, sweetie? I can get it.
How about your eye?
My eye?
Yeah.
I'm quite fond of it.
Well, you asked how much. And the cost of your passage is your eye.
Well, I think I'm going to have to pass.
At the mention of his eye, Rosie just kind of mutters, dirty scabs.
I have you know I am not a dirty scab. He asked how much. Now, turn around and get back on the train. I don't have time to waste. Tick tock.
And it's at this point, and this is a question actually for you. So obviously the tram has multiple doors. How many people are left, kind of being detained by these goofballs?
Surprisingly enough, this tram only has one set of doors. For this car.
Oh,
Very small platform. So you basically have one
okay,
car that at a time that's going to pull up to here and
gotcha.
unload. The doors don't stay open forever, you know that. And
So pretty much
only unloads on
everyone's
one
still
side. Yeah.
everyone's still stuck on the.
Oh,
Most of the people are
on
still
it.
on the tram, yeah.
Okay.
oh, they're on. Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
If you get on the tram, I'll explain what's happening to you. Okay? So, come on. Choo, come on. Get on the tram.
Paul kind of he posts up on the spot directly opposite the doors that the four goons are at. He's kind of watching, kind of out of the corner of his eye. He's watching the rest of them. And in his mind, he's like, if I start something now, there's a bunch of civilians here. I want them to get shot. So see how this plays out.
So most of the people are still in the car.
Mm-hmm.
So mainly hits his goons outside the door and him, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Um, Rosie will just roll her eyes, this like defeated slump, and let the shoulder, the shoulder bag drop, and then turn around like she's gonna go back in. But she's gonna hide her bag from everybody and flip it open for the shotgun that she keeps in the back of it.
Oh no. Well,
It's like,
I guess
Momo, come on, man. This guy's got, I don't know what. Let's just do what he says. He's not going to hurt us, maybe. Who knows?
I'll move back onto the tram.
Nice and easy, just like that. See? No pain. And all five of them get on the tram with you.
Okay.
Now, if I may have all of your attention, please. And most of the people start looking towards him. We're going on a scavenger hunt. Exciting, right? Anybody?
Rosie just looks down and shakes her head.
There's a reward for anyone who would like to participate. Would you like to participate?
Yes.
Good. Good. Very good. Thank you. You're the first. You are really. I like the hair. I like the hair. It's very nice. Very chic.
Yeah, we're like twinsies.
No, we are not. Anyway, you
watch. He clicks it, and then his hair starts mimicking.
Very nice. Very nice. Now, get off the train. Stand right there. Who's next?
Wait,
Who's next?
It's get on the train, get off the train, get on the train, bitch. Make up your mind.
Anyway, who's next?
Paul kind of steps forward, and he doesn't say anything to the guy. He kind of nods to him and steps off the train.
This is a contractual relationship, by the way. You agree to get off the train means that you will work for me for the next few hours. Very
Paul
good.
kind of shoots him a thumbs up.
Rosie perks up and goes, "What's the pay?"
You'll get a reward. Never fear.
No, I want to know what's the pay.
Then stay on the train. Anyone else?
What's the reward?
It's a very nice reward. You'll
You want me to work for
Very,
you, man? You got
very
to give me an
much.
incentive here.
Well, this is your incentive. I just need
What
one more.
incentive?
Come on, just
You,
get
you,
off the
you
train.
put
Here,
you
come.
throw a gun in my face and you tell me to get back on the train. Are we doing the hokey pokey by getting on the train off the train here?
I didn't really want anyone difficult, but I'm guessing that you have some skills, right?
Maybe. I just want to know what the pay is, because there's things that this girl wants.
Oh, I see. Well then, you'll get paid handsomely.
Kind of thinks for a second. All right. I hope I can still make it to the market. Gets
There!
up,
See, that was
throws
easy.
the bag back over her shoulder, and just walks out.
Easy, easy, easy. Don't you like being agreeable? He kind of turns around and looks at the three of you.
Rosie shakes her head. Not one of guns in my face.
Oh, guns,
Yeah, I mean, I was just trying to get some noodles, but
Everybody in their guns. He pulls a like unclips a pack that's around his waist. Takes it off. Pulls what looks like a pin and tosses it in the car as the doors close. Their loss, I guess.
Rosie dives for cover.
This guy
Yeah.
just stands there and looks at you.
yeah, Paul
Huh.
Paul kind of he doesn't dive for cover, but he definitely takes a couple shuffles back a bit, and puts some space between him and that car.
When the
also-
car takes off, there's no explosion. The car itself basically fills up with what looks like a purple gas.
Okay.
Shall we go? We have things to do, places to be. Is it people to do and things to be? Something like that.
And people to kill, obviously. She mutters under her mouth.
No, really, it's kind of a mercy. By the way, I am not a scav. Didn't you call me a scav? Something about it being a scav? Something? No. Not. But we are going on a scavenger hunt. So come along, let's go.
Rosie sighs again and just follows in line for now.
And you'll have to turn that camera off, by the way. Pointing at you, Momo.
Hey, they're no fun.
We don't want anyone to find our treasure or know what we have, do we?
Of course not.
Well, absolutely. And you, Paul and Broody.
Yeah, what do you want?
I want you to get a personality. That's the first thing that I want. But
That's better facilitated when I've eaten. See, you interrupted that process.
eating is good.
Ah, I
Let's
was on
go.
my way to do that.
Well, then that'll be your reward. I will feed you.
And Paul doesn't say anything, but he makes that whole face that I just did.
Mm-hmm.
Call it a bonus. So here's
what
the deal.
will you feed him to?
What?
Yeah. Exactly.
So this guy takes off with the three. I mean, his four goons are basically kind of flanking the three of you as he's talking to you. And you walk down the steps off this platform. You kind of walking up the side street through an alley while he's explaining this to you. You see, I've lost something very important to me. It's very special. It's very valuable to me. Okay, and I need your help to get it back.
Rosie looks at the four guys with him. What?
No.
They couldn't do it?
No one needs to know that it's me. So you three are perfect.
There's the rub.
All I need you to do is we're going to go to a place where there's things that I need you to go and find my package and bring it back to me.
And I suppose this package just magically grew legs and walked off on its own?
Oh, no. It was stolen from me by some awful people. Awful.
Ah, it did grow legs on its own. Okay.
Right, you want to tell us what this package was?
Well, that's for me to know. But I will tell you that it is inside of a brown briefcase.
Oh, that narrows it down to several hundred thousand brown briefcases in Night City.
No. You'll know this one. This brown briefcase, and he pulls a piece of paper out of his coat, opens it up, and shows it to you. It says, "This symbol." The symbol kind of looks like a wolf's head. It has this symbol on it. That's what you're looking for. It's a brown briefcase with this symbol. Okay?
And Paul's gonna kind of take a look at that symbol. I'm gonna make does he recognize it?
Go ahead and make a roll for that. Freewise.
All right, let's go ahead. In social, I think it's in social, right? Streetwise, there it is. All right, it's an 11.
Oh, you're pretty sure that that's not a gang sign or symbol that you are familiar with.
Okay.
Okay.
Anybody else care to take a shot at that?
Yeah, so let's do streetwise here. Not bad. Take a shot at it. 12.
Yep, same thing. You don't really recognize it. So.
Oh, look at Momo.
Momo does it.
17 for education. Come across this in my studies.
So Momo, you have seen this symbol before. It's mainly you think that you've seen it online. And in some of the clubs that you've played in, you're pretty sure it has something to do with the rough Russian mafia.
I will keep that information to myself for now.
So, any of you have any questions about what I need you to do? Because we're going to be there very soon, and I'm going to have to leave you, and you're going to have to go and find my package. And if you return the package to me in one piece, unopened, I will pay you very handsomely. And for you, sir, I'll feed you, and I'll get you, and he points at you, Rosie, to the you were wanting to go and buy something, right? Wasn't that it?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. I can help you with that. Well, I'm not quite sure what to do with you with your, we're not twins, by the way. I just want to make that clear.
I'm just in it for the experience.
I bet you are. You really enjoy experiences, don't you?
Yes.
Any questions?
All right,
Yeah.
can you narrow things down for us? I mean, where are we going? Should we expect someone else to A, have this briefcase or be looking for this briefcase?
And who took it?
About that time, you guys are kind of nearing a corner to a building, and he kind of stops at the edge there. Well, now that you ask, yes, you should expect people to be in the vicinity of the package, and it might be under guard. It is possible. You're going to that building over there, and he kind of points around the corner over there. You'll know it when you see it. You can't miss it. You need to get into the building, find the case, and bring it back to me.
Easy
And
peasy.
who took it? Do you even know?
Some very nasty people. They're thieves and liars and just, yeah.
She kind of mutters under her breath, so says the psychopath, as she reaches for the door.
All right.
So you get into the building, you find the package, and you bring it back to me. Right?
Right
And where will
here.
you be?
Where will I be? I don't really want to wait here for you, so I'll wait over there. And he kind of points across the alley.
Okay.
All right.
You're going to want this reward. It's a very nice reward. It's better than anything you've probably ever had in your miserable little lives.
As long as I get my meal, I'm fine, man.
You will.
Sounds
Anyway.
fantabulous. Momo gets out.
Okay.
He walks towards the building. And he's
careful now.
eyeing building up.
Be careful. Take care. See you later, alligators.
Paul looks up at the sky as though he's praying to someone.
Rosie just looks down and shakes her head. Oh my god, what did I get into?
So this part of the city is, I mean, it's kind of in between where Kabuki, the Glen, the downtown area. It's part of the older part of Night City. It's not necessarily part of like Japantown or anything like that. It's kind of in between. So there's some older brick buildings. Some like warehouse structures here. It's not a residential area, although there are some apartment buildings, older apartment buildings, not the mega complexes or anything like that. You walk down this alley and around this corner, and you see a large stone building, almost by itself on this block. Huge pillars out in front, large steps that lead up to basically like a entryway, multiple doors. It reminds you of an old bank.
Does it look operational?
No.
Like, okay, so it's kind of like a bit abandoned.
Yep. Looks that way. Well, you can tell it's not abandoned. I mean, there's definitely people there, but it looks like squatters, basically.
Yeah, it's definitely not a bank in operation anymore. Yeah. Okay.
Momo
Rosie,
looks at. Go ahead.
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Momo looks to Paul and says, "Now, tall, dark, and broody, what should I call you?"
Paul. And and you? I don't.
My name is Momo.
And what about you? Kind of looks over at Rosie.
Rose. Rose is fine.
So listen,
Pleasure.
before we get into this anymore, that symbol he showed us on the briefcase is Russian mafia.
With that in mind, Paul is actually so he has his agent and stuff hooked up, like neurally. And obviously this is to the DM. Is there any files that he would have access to kind of narrow that down a little bit based on his profession?
You can do a database search.
Yeah.
I am going to have you give me a tech roll for that though.
Yes. Okay.
And while he's doing that, and Rosie sees the building, she's like, "Oh, gee, a big stone building. You don't see any of those in Night City." Kind of sarcastically.
Library search, okay, or criminology?
You pick.
I'll do criminology. 15.
All right, I mean, Momo is correct. It is a symbol that is attached to the Russian mafia. It's not a particular crime syndicate or anything like that. It's from what you can from what the Night City PD NYPD know, NCPD, sorry. It's attached to a group they call the Collectors. They didn't really know much about them. It's just they don't have a formal, necessarily a formal presence in Night City. They kind of come and go. A lot of they figure a lot of smuggling basically is what they do, smuggling things
Okay.
into Night City or out.
So they're more smugglers, not necessarily scats. It's more of a smuggling kind of operation, at least from what NCPD knows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You find a couple of contacts in there, people of interest, and one is Dmitry Yaranov. And the picture of Dmitry that is in the file that you open, it's definitely the guy who took you off the train.
Who we just met.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, god damn it. He says that part out loud. And he looks at Momo, he looks at Rose.
Good news.
No.
You gonna leave a guy hanging?
That and he kind of points a thumb like over his shoulder, but in a way that like if Michi or one of his goons is looking, he wouldn't be able to notice that they were kind of pointing at him. That's Dmitry Yaranov, part of a syndicate, Russian, oh, call them smugglers, operating in Night City. Don't know much about him, but that's the guy. And he pulls back his leather jacket again, trying to be as inconspicuous as possible, and he shows him his badge. And I was just trying to go home.
And this
Some
is
fucking
getting
noodles.
better and better. Now we got the Popo with the Momo.
Yeah.
Okay, well here's the deal. I'm not working for Russian mafia, so let's find out what this is. But then I got a surprise for Dmitry Ass when we started it.
All right, give me just let's start start moving, talking and walking. That way, don't start getting
Rosie,
suspicious.
you're not one
Yeah,
of
what?
those. You're not one of those net runners, are you?
No,
No.
no, I'm
Okay.
not.
I was hoping you could hack the
Uh,
shit out of this building and just open the doors and roll out the red
Well,
carpet.
I can, but I'm a little bit more hands-on. As
Ooh,
her hand kind of
yes.
splits open. One finger turns into a screwdriver.
Oh
The
my
tech hand
God,
opens up.
you've got your own adult toys and stuff.
She just looks at you flatly.
Paul kind
No.
of gives Momo a side eye, like not gonna go down that road. I'll look, yeah. If you can get us in the building, I'll make sure that NCPD is on standby. And he does as they're walking and talking. Paul's kind of sending information to one of his partners, um, Sasha.
Roll me a d10 plus your backup.
Okay. Um,
While he's
let's
doing
go ahead
that,
and
Rosie just kind of
roll.
pulls the shotgun out of her backpack and just kind of shoves it um, into her coat.
Okay. Uh, this is my first time using this one, and actually all the time I've had him. So it was a 5 plus a 6.
Oh, that's an upgrade. That's a higher level backup.
I might be.
Max
Ooh,
Tech.
okay. No,
Max, I
depends
got
depends
5.
Max pack, no.
depends on the purpose for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you I mean, this building doesn't. You don't even know whether it has power. It's not like, it doesn't look like there's any lights on. Looks like it's a 4-story building. Um, at one point in time, it looks like it was probably a really nice building.
Bank.
Now you have homeless people out with a burning barrel in front of the place.
Wonderful.
Okay. I mean, so you said there's no excuse me, there's no um lights on, but I mean, squatters and whatnot. I'm assuming they might have like
Looks like,
like barrel fires and stuff.
right. There's light
Oh,
inside the building. You can tell it's not like fluorescent light, like somebody switched a light on, but there is light in there.
Perfect.
But as we're walking towards the building, Rosie is just kind of eyeing it, trying to look at the structure, age, try to get a lay of the land, figure out. And she kind of pipes up, well, let's see if that's what I think it was, a bank. Imagine all their power, communication, and everything came on the inside for security reasons. Oh no.
Hold that thought, sweetie. Momo moves over to one of the homeless people.
They just kind of look at you.
Momo pulls the credits and says, "Sweetie, can I switch jackets with you, baby?" The one with a really big, oversized jacket.
He kind of looks how much you holding out there.
But I'll give you this fabulous one, and he moves the fancy yellow and takes whatever credits he got off the from
He
playing.
starts peeling off this jacket. I mean, it's probably, yeah. You can tell
Nasty.
from the smell that it's probably been on him for a
Yes.
long time. He starts peeling off that jacket. He's like, "Oh yeah. I take here you go. You be good to that now. That's got some sentimental value. Had that for a long time."
Basically, he's gonna swap wardrobes. His hair will go dirty, grayish, dirty looking, mess it up. Skin tone literally covers himself with dirt, and basically uses wardrobe ability to appear like a homeless person. Uh, I rolled for it and very successfully.
Perfect.
So blends in and enjoy, sweetie. And he comes back over to Rosie. So, how do you want me to do this? Do you want me to knock on the door and pretend to be like confused and addled and
Rosie just looks at him, kind of just scratches her head for a minute, then looks at Paul. You're the expert on this, aren't you? I just fix stuff.
Look,
I just make stuff and fix stuff, man.
just
I
play
don't
it
know.
off like you're looking for just play it off like you're looking for a spot to crash for the night. You know, we'll try to be as nondescript as possible. So let's just play it by ear, I guess. I mean, and he looks at Momo. He's like, you seem to be pretty good at convincing people to like you. So just talk him up. And he
almost
kind of
smells?
as he's looking at
Oh,
Momo, he's like, hold on,
it
wait a minute.
has
He,
such an aroma. It actually kind of makes your head swim for a moment there
ugh.
when you're sniffing on it.
As he's looking at Momo, he's like, "You're still a little too clean." And he kind of he leans down, kind of picks up some dirt, kind of smudges his face a little bit. Can you do something about that hair? It's a little loud.
No, it's all dirty, dark now.
Oh, okay, it's
Like
all dirtied up.
messed
All
up.
right,
Yep.
okay, okay. Now you look just a proper amount of shit. Awesome.
Momo
Rosie kind of
nods
nods.
and
Go
goes to
ahead.
the door.
Rosie makes a motion towards Paul, says, "Hey, I'm gonna just kind of circle around real quick and
Yeah,
see what I
sure.
can
And
find."
see what you. Yep. And Paul takes up a spot, kind of on the other side of the door, close enough to help if Momo needs it, but like where he's not in the line of sight.
So as you're walking up to these doors, so most of the front, after you get up on this dais, most of the front of the building, you can tell there used to be 3 sets of doors here. The other doors may still be there, but it's all boarded over. Even the doors right in front of you that you're opening are actually boarded over. If there was, the atmosphere from inside the building it's warmer than outside. Um, Very smoky, has a just the smell to it. Um, some of it's from like burning fire, but the fire isn't really wood. Some of it's plastic, stuff like that. So it stinks. Looks like there's quite a few people in there. You walk into this large room. You can tell the building itself used to be very opulent at one point in time. I mean, it still has marble floors, really high ceiling in this front space, probably 30 feet high, grand looking ceiling to it. There are some what looks like rooms along the side. Might have been offices at one point in time. There's 3 on each wall to your right and your left. In a large counter space up in front of you. No lights, but there are like some torches, a couple of burn barrels that are burning in here. And there's 5 what looks like tellers. People standing behind these bars. And the counters has bars up in front of it. But there's people standing up there behind these bars. You see one guy talking to one of the people on the other side, kind of arguing with him. You can't really hear what he's saying, but
Momo will start making his way over, kind of just eyeing the area, and basically will activate his cyber eye and try to transmit it to their agents.
okay.
They can kind of see what's going on. And he's just going to kind of slowly kind of make his way over towards the people talking, not directly, kind of like, oh, very slowly. Uh, he's whispering to himself. Yeah, no, I, no, 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 I can't. No, that's no. We're not going to do that. No,
So a couple of the other people in here, as you're going by, kind of look at you and ease away.
no, I don't. No, it's not cyberpsychosis. It's not. It's not. It's not. No.
Hey, isn't that Ted's coat he's got on?
Maybe. Do you want me to take your coat?
No, no, you keep it. You good?
Okay, okay. We won't. We won't take your coat now. All right. Why are you looking at me? They're not
I'm not
looking
looking
at
at
you,
you.
Miss.
I was looking
Oh,
over. I was looking past you. I wasn't looking at you.
okay. You don't see me. You
Don't
don't
tell
Paul,
me
see
hear
what
us.
I'm
this?
looking at.
Oh yeah, you can hear the fade from his eyes, audio and visual. Yeah, you
Paul
can't
is
see.
standing on the outside of this, just listening and watching.
No, 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 no. They're not seeing us. They're not seeing. What? No.
Brother?
We just
Brother,
guess
is
we
that
chose the
you?
right guy for the job.
Brother?
I hate my brother. I hate my brother in the womb.
Oh, no, you didn't. I'm right here. I'm right here. I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting
he'll
for
just
you for
he'll just
63 years, brother.
he'll just keep moving.
Brother, don't leave me again.
Just wait. I'll be back. You'll all
Oh,
be back. Just
oh,
be patient.
okay. Okay, I'll be waiting right here.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. When I say it, you'll know the time has come.
The time has come. Okay,
Yes.
okay. I'll be waiting for the
Quiet.
time. The time to
Quiet.
come.
Shh. The voices.
The voices gonna need to be quiet. Shh. Shh. Time is coming. What are you other two doing?
Paul's
So
trying really hard not to laugh.
Rosie's just kind of just shaking her head, listening to her agent as she turned it down because she slipped over to the side of the building, wanting to check out the back where there's typically a loading dock or some kind of dock, back door, just casing the building.
As you walk around this building, you notice the ground floor. Everything is boarded up. Everything is closed, chained,
Okay.
other than the very front door.
What
It's
about
definitely not meeting the fire code.
no fire escape or anything like that?
Nope.
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 Nothing to climb up.
You can tell there used to be one, but not anymore.
It gone years ago. Okay. Well, I'll finish my walk around and meet up with Paul and say, that's the only door. It's the only way in on the first floor. No escape, no nothing. Get up higher.
Yeah. Gotta get that item. Whatever the fuck it is. Okay. Alright. Well,
How do you want to do this?
Yes. I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm looking.
question.
I'm looking. I'm looking. I
So
see.
we have access to Momo's agent, and I'm assuming
Right.
it's
Inside.
internal, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
An internal agent. Okay. So he's like, hey, all right, Momo, you're doing a fantastic job. Now you picked the right guy for the job. See if you can get eyes on that package.
Yes. Yes.
See if you
Yeah.
can
Yeah. What the
scope
fuck
out
do
how
you
many
think
goons are in
what,
there.
what the fuck do you think I'm doing? Yeah, I know.
All right. So Momo, as you're moving up, are you moving up to the counter space that's up there? The
I'm
tellers?
slowly. I'm making my way there very non-directly. So I'm not. I'm really trying to make it look like he's kind of moving around and warming up, and he's rubbing his hands and kind of like he's just coming in to warm up, and basically he's just going to try to play off that he's fucking nuts, which might not be that far of a stretch.
You most of the people in here, I mean, it's not like everybody's back. Some of them do. Some of them are like, ooh, give that guy some space. He looks like the chain smoker out in front of the gas station walking in small circles guy. Um so but there are a few people that like
That's
smile at you, and one or two that actually get up from where they're at and they come over and they start following you.
Okay.
And they're the guy who thinks you're his brother, and he's following you. And you have another lady who's following you, and she's every once in a while she points at you and looks at somebody, and she's like, "It's Ted, it's Ted, it's Ted."
Eh? I'll just smile at her and as warmly as possible, and I will. I'm not opposed to enlisting some aid if something happens.
The guy that was up there arguing, um, finally finishes whatever he's doing. He's like, "Come on, give him, God damn it!" He steps away from the counter, dejected, kind of head down, walking away. There's five.
What's
There's 5 tellers up here.
okay? He'll make his way up slowly, and then he'll look at he'll stop and turn towards the lady. What 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 are they doing? Who are they? What are
Oh, they are the gatekeepers, and they give you the key. See? And the key gets you into heaven.
oh, the real heaven or the fake one?
Yeah, the real heaven. It's
No.
upstairs. It's upstairs, and you gotta have a key to go upstairs. If you have the key.
Have you ever been up there?
No.
Does anyone come back from heaven?
Oh yes, all the time. All the time, people come
Oh,
back from heaven, and sometimes they're really generous, and they'll give you things. Ted's really generous, and he gives me things.
Ted, Teddy does.
Ted does, yes.
Teddy does. All right. Let's get up there.
Oh, I don't have a key.
Why? You just go. Don't, what, like they're gonna stop you?
Well, yeah, because if you go and you don't have a key, then they send you down below.
Oh, you go to hell.
Well, that's not what they call it, but yeah. Nobody ever comes back from there. Well, except for the people that work there. I mean, they come back from there. But I've never seen anybody get sent there and then come back from there.
I see. You think they'll let me up to heaven?
Gotta get a key.
How do I
Hey,
get a key?
you could get me a key, then we could both have keys, and then we can go to heaven.
Together?
Yes. It would be
That's
so
amazing.
great, Teddy.
Okay, well, let me see what I can do. Just be ready.
Okay, ready?
And so outside, Rosie just kind of nudges. Oh, we can get our hands on that key. I can probably duplicate it.
okay. Let's do that then.
Do you hear this? Are you communicating where I can hear it?
Yeah, yeah, I
Okay.
would communicate it where you could hear it too. Because I'll nudge him and I'll say, "Hey," and then I'll text you or communicate it through my agent saying, "Hey, get that key because I can probably duplicate it. Whether you can get it or she can get it, we just need
Mm,
a key."
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I hear you. Yeah. Yeah. I'll just shove it up my ass. Let's see about that. Prison purse for the tall, dark, and gloomy one. He knows what I'm talking about.
Rosie just rolls her eyes. I didn't say keister the key. Just get the key.
I'll put it in my prison wallet.
Oof. So one of the tellers from behind the counter kind of leans forward. Obviously, the bars are like that far apart. That far. Um, she kind of leans forward. She's like, "Hello,
Hello,
did you
hello,
want
hello.
something?"
Momo looks around, like not sure where the voice is coming from. Yeah, yes. I would like
Right here.
I would like the key to go to heaven, please. Yes.
Oh yeah, wouldn't everybody like the key?
Yeah, I think I said that. Yes.
Can you pay the fee?
Um, maybe. How? What's the fee?
50 credits.
Wha-
For just 50
Hold on.
credits, you get to go to heaven. I mean,
Okay, hold on. Uh, wait, I'll be. Wait. Shh. Have that? What do you mean? Okay. Wait. Wait. I'll be right back. Momo will move over to the corner and see if he has 50 credits, and it kind of goes through his guitar case carefully so people aren't seeing the guitar. But it's actually pretty banged up because he's taking it on a lot of runs. And we'll start
you have
pulling
40
credits.
you have 43.
Ah, he'll motion over to the lady and his brother.
They come right over. Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
come here.
What do you
He'll
need, brother? What do you
he'll put
need?
his arms around them and pull them in. Listen,
Oh, Ted,
I
I'm
need
not that. I don't like you that way. We're just friends,
I need
Ted.
okay. I need 7 more credits.
7 credits?
Yes, can you get some? Get some. Come on, throw in. You panhandled. Come on, give me some. 7.
Well,
I'll get you back.
we don't have any credits.
You're gonna let 7 credits keep us from heaven. Does anyone happen to have 7 credits? Saying this out loud, but um,
Give me a so you're a rocker boy, so using
yeah,
your ability.
yeah. Let's see if
There
I
you
can
go.
convince. Can you want? Oh, you want that rank roll? Very well.
Hmm.
Yeah, not bad.
You managed to get the attention of many of the people in the room. Some of the even the tellers are kind of looking like um and these people start pooling together what they have, and you end up with 7 credits.
Yes. Rock on, everyone. Thank you. Thank you.
Is it time now, brother?
Just
Is
wait.
it time now?
Just wait.
Has the time
Wait.
come?
Wait. 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 He'll walk up to the teller,
Okay.
hand over 50 credits.
She takes the credits and she starts counting them. Basically, you put them in a like a box. Pushes the box open and it opens up. You put them in there, pulls it back, and it closes. And she starts very slowly counting credits. 1, 2.
Thumb and 2 with poo.
Now I have to start over. She puts them back in the box.
3 and 5 and 6 is 9.
1, 2, 3, 4.
My mother was not a whore.
No, brother, our mother was not a whore.
That's what I thought.
She was a harlot.
Charlotte,
Charlotte. She was a
the
Charlotte.
harlot.
Yes, yes. She
5?
was. She was one of the cannibal hookers.
Yes.
I
Of course.
I knew it. I knew she was. She was one of the cannibal hookers.
Wait, I think she's still counting. Let's not break her concentration.
This lady just is like stopped watching you.
20, 20,
Are you finished?
21.
Are you finished?
I am not finished. No, I'm Filipino.
Sir, why don't you go wait over there while I count your money?
We'll move over.
Paul and Rosie, what are you two doing?
I'm assuming we're still getting feed of all this stuff,
You're
right?
just enthralled with watching what Momo's doing. Huh?
Paul's like, he's like, he's thinking to himself, this guy may make not a half bad. See,
Rosie is she's just gonna shake her head. Oh my god, what did I get myself into? She's gonna case the building again. She's gonna look closer for security cameras or anything, and she's going to try this time because I didn't do it last time. Let's see if there's any way I can get into, like, if the boards are loose on the windows or anything like that. See if there's another way in at this point, because it is the way that with the gal counting. Yeah, it's going to take too long.
Oh, you could try and climb the side of the building if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm not Spider Girl. No, thank you.
Paul is actually going to try to.
So most of the boards and everything are, I mean, they're nailed tight. And you can tell that underneath the boards, from what you can see, it's got grates as well underneath there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But the upper floors don't look like they're.
Any outward facing security cameras or anything that I can see?
Nope.
No. Okay. Well, she looks up, looks over at Paul, looks back up, looks over at Paul, and sighs. Well, it's either sneak through the front or up that way.
We really need kind of put motions to the both of them. Like we don't look, glitzy, but we're a little too clean for that venue. And I don't know about you, but I am not putting on anything the homeless in this city touches.
One other thing, question for the DM.
Yeah.
As I was going around, did I see any stairs down? Like to a basement or anything?
Yes, you did.
Aha!
There is a back entrance to the basically docks and whatnot back there. All the doors are boarded shut. Except for there is a basement door. Okay. It's a large reinforced steel door. Not boarded up, but it's definitely locked.
Okay. Rosie thinks it's time to go. She'll mention the back door, and what was your name again? Paul? Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go give that back door a try.
All right.
All right, let's go do it. Oh, we've keep an eye on Momo from anywhere really, but we definitely got to get in there just in case he needs help.
So we'll head over to the back door, and we'll try to get through that. Whoa. Okay, there we go. Ooh. I'm going to
Ooh.
try and pick that lock with a 15.
Right. I'm gonna come back to that.
Okay.
So, Momo, you and your entourage, because you have several people around you now. You obviously have, you know, your brother, who kind of has a sense of self importance at this point. And then this lady who keeps calling you Ted. She's like the female best friend type. Like, oh, we're going to heaven. We're going to heaven. Ted, we're going to heaven. Are you excited?
I'm just waiting. I'm just counting the seconds as she counts the dollars.
You see she's over there one at a time. And she actually licks her finger.
Is she like an
each
old
time.
geriatric or some shit? Because
Not
goddamn,
really. She's probably 40s.
shit.
She's got those wireframe glasses that come to peaks at the side. Got the little ring thing down because it's hooked around her neck to make sure that she can just drop her glasses on her chest.
The glass
and they won't
holders.
fall. Yeah.
Goddamn.
Little bun on top of her head.
Momo is not
50s.
interrupting. He's just gonna wait now. Not interrupting.
She gets to a point where she's like got the last one. Pretty sure it's the last one. She looks at it and $50. Come here.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. Momo will go over.
Thank you for your contribution to the cause.
Of course. We're glad to help. You really are.
We accept your help and all the help that it will be used for here in this wonderful city, in all the people that will benefit from your generosity.
I'll take the key now, please.
Oh, yes, I have, of course. She
Mm.
pulls off literally what looks like a post-it note. Like, I mean, literally, like a little yellow slip of paper. And she pulls a stamp out and beats it on this ink pad, stamps it, and hands it through the bars to you.
Thank you.
And all it says is pass in red letters.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
Have fun.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You make sure and come back again.
I will. We will.
And take
All
a
of
bath.
us.
Take a bath.
Oh, take a bath.
There's a shower upstairs, and you can use it.
Okay. Yeah. I'll do that. Okay. Right there.
They can't go with you though. Just you.
Okay. Hold on. I'll be right back. Goes over by his brother and his bestie. Okay. Listen. I can only go by myself for now.
You've got the key. You've got the key.
I do. I'm going to go and take a look, and then I'll see if I can get you guys a key.
Oh, tell me what heaven's like, will you?
Yes,
okay.
I will. We will. Yep. Be right back.
All right. And they leave you there. And you, basically, there's two sets of stairs that kind of flank this counter. They're wide stairs, old marble, and chipped and beat up marble railings. You can tell there used to be like carpeting that covered these stairs. Most of it's gone. There are some scraps of it here and there.
All right, I'll walk the celestial staircase to heaven.
You get up there, and there's a guy sitting there, older guy, and he's actually wearing robes.
Hey, this is giving me childhood flashbacks.
You got the key?
Oh yes, Padre here. Show us the pass.
I know, Padre. Give me that. Looks at it, kind of adjusts his glasses,
Mm-hmm.
crumples it up, tosses it in a little brazier, and it lights on fire. You can go in.
Thank you. We'll go in.
All right, through the doors. On the other side of these doors is a odd menagerie. There's basically it's like a night market. There's vendors up here. Nothing. Every it's not what you'd expect of a normal night market. Everybody here has they either are using like an old desk to display some wares, or they have like a sheet laid out on the floor with some stuff on it. There's some food vendors up here. All kinds of smells, herbal smells,
Damn it,
like
man. Paul could have went in there and got his noodles.
roasting meat that just wow. It looks like there's an elevator system, a hand controlled elevator system. So like one of the old style bell and waiter systems that leads
Oh,
up
dumbwaiter.
and down. Yep. You can tell there's some security up here. There's some of these guys are armed. They're up here and they're not like running booze or anything like that. It's really surreal. You have all kinds of things going on up here. Then you have some people that are walking around browsing items, and they're not, they're not street urchins. They're not people who look like they're living on the street. Some of them are actually fairly well dressed. And then there's you in your stinky coat.
I will look for the showers first that they were talking about, or
Okay. Oh yeah, you see almost like a hotel up here. It's another stairwell that leads up to the third floor.
I will go that way and keep looking for where I think this case might be. I'm guessing that it might be some high roller or somebody that's at the hotel, but I'm also looking to get out of this stuff and clean up a little bit. So
And I'm
Okay.
assuming Momo is still broadcasting to the two of them.
Yeah, so
Yep.
you can see
Yep.
this
Okay.
place.
Good.
So let's jump back down to you guys and picking locks.
Okay.
So you get this large steel door. There's actually 3 locks on this door. These
Okay.
locks for the first time you're running into something that is actually mechanical and under power. This door actually has a mag lock.
Oh boy.
Okay. So Rosie's just going to sit there and study it for a moment, trying to figure out, obviously she sees the physical lock, goes to pick it, tries to open the door. Oh, mag lock. Right.
Still try and pick it.
Can you bust through that thing?
Well, the problem with mag locks is you got to depower the magnet. So she starts looking for where maybe power might be coming into the building. But most likely, if it's a bank or was a bank, it's going to be underground and come directly into the building for security reasons.
Yes.
Is there anything around the door that she might see? Because definitely hinges are going to be inside. Oh,
give me another tech roll.
Let's see here.
Let's see what.
There we go. 17.
Yeah, you are pretty sure that you can get to the power. You take a small panel off of the door.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to take a bit. It's not going to be easy. And you can tell that there are several wires in there. From your experience, it's one of those wires that you need to cut to kill the power. You also know that if there is an alarm system that, I mean, these old banks had silent alarms.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm. So I'll just look up Paul. I said, well, I can get through the maglock, but I don't know if the silent alarm is still active or not. If this door has power, it means there's power in the building. And Momo said that there are people from the feed from Momo. Looks like maybe, just maybe, we might be able to just go through the front door with 50 credits each, maybe.
Fair enough. Fuck it, let's go to the front door.
All right. Safe bet.
Or you could go in through the basement and find out something for free. I mean, anyway. Front door.
I don't know. I'll
Or you
trust
can,
Jeff.
or we can go to the basement from once we're inside. Who knows?
You could ask for a ticket to get in the basement, maybe.
Maybe. Who knows? But yeah, Rosie will just kind of put the panel back. Still keep the lock, that she was able to get through unlocked. And
so as you guys are going, you get it put back together. As you're going in the front,
mm-hmm.
You see a large black truck. Kind of reminds you of a Militech truck. It's not marked with Militech. Pull up out front. Two guys get out, open up the back hatch, drag somebody out of there. Still conscious, but definitely worse. No, yeah, they're beat up pretty good. They drag them out.
Over.
Yeah, drag them out of there, up the steps in the building, just ahead of you.
Well, looks like that guy didn't want to come, but he needed to come anyway.
Yep.
You gonna follow them in, or?
Yeah, we'll follow him in.
Moving right on.
Well, Rosie will get up. Hey, I'll get the door for you guys. Open the door for him.
And then Paul just
and
right on.
Do you understand Russian?
I do not.
Okay. Well, in a language you don't understand, sounds like Russian. That much you can tell.
Mm-hmm.
This guy says something to you, and they push by you, dragging this guy. And he's got a ticket to go downstairs.
So we watch them drag him downstairs. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
It's like, I guess we don't want to be going downstairs because
the guy that was being dragged, do I recognize him at all?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Actually,
Maybe. Go ahead, Paul.
Since this is obviously a criminal element, does Paul recognize anybody that's been shown thus far? Aside from Dimitri's mugshot.
Give me a perception. Hold on, just. What skill are you using? You know what? Just give me an odd or even, buddy.
Even Steven, always.
You recognize somebody? One of the two guys that's dragging this guy, you're pretty sure.
I was gonna say, yep. he's definitely Russian mob. Like based on what can recall, he doesn't know if he's with Dmitri or not, or that crew. But there are definitely criminal elements in the establishment. And by the way, just for the DM's sake, he has been relaying all of this to NCPD, to the people that he's called in for backup, just so they're aware of what the hell's going on.
Okay. Well, no one showed up yet.
Yeah,
No one's answered you
focused
either.
on. Everybody's gone home for the night. Clocked out.
Dispatch, please hold.
Yeah, seriously, dispatch's operating hours are from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call back later.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Pretty much. And in the back of his mind, he's like, "Yeah, no one's answered me. Shit." But he's got a job. He's got a job to do. So, but he doesn't say anything. Paul he walks in on their heels, kind of after they're dragging the guy. Kind of nods to Rosie. He's making it seem like doesn't necessarily know her, just in case.
They basically drag this guy. I mean, right towards the stairs down.
What does the guy? I mean, does the guy look like he's been beat to shit?
Yeah, he looks like he's been roughed up pretty good. He, what you would expect, citizen of Night City. I mean, he has some cybernetics, some enhancements. Looks like he might have been some sort of maybe even an edge runner, some sort of solo or something like that.
Okay. Well, I'll just walk up to one of the tellers.
Okay.
And smile.
Same one that Momo went to, or a different one?
No, a different one.
Okay.
She's a little too slow, a little too crabby.
Hello, what can I do for you, sir?
I hear there's something that... And she stops mid-sentence and goes, "What?
Do you not understand English? English?
Man. You know what? This girl's just going to go talk next door. Bye." Walks over to the next teller.
Okay. The next teller is literally sitting there with their hands in the air, and they're kind of like,
It's me padre. What was it? No. Me padre. I think it is. You got to move on and do it right, man.
"Oh, you're messing up my jam, man." Or,
sorry, dude.
"Ma'am."
Sorry, but
that's not cool, right.
Well, I hear you might have some things upstairs that I'm looking. Yeah.
Well,
I need a key.
I don't have anything.
No, not you.
You need a key. Okay, I can help you with a key. The key to heaven.
Oh, they call it heaven, huh?
Well, yeah. I mean,
can I get a key to heaven?
Everybody wants to get into heaven, right?
Well, I don't know. I mean, some of us go to hell.
I've always been a little curious about what's in the other place. Yeah.
Well, I know that the guy who just came in before us, he's going to know soon.
Oh. Yeah, I suppose you're right. So, anyway, a key to heaven will cost you 75 crits.
75. That's strange. I was told otherwise, but she leans in and says, "You're not trying to make a cut for yourself, are you? I'm pretty sure some people aren't going to like that."
What are you insinuating?
I'm not insinuating anything. I just asked a question.
Do I need to call security?
I don't know, do you?
Well,
I
let's
just
see.
asked the question.
You can pay the 75 and get yourself a ticket to heaven, or I can call security and they'll take you to hell. It's up to you.
Rosie thinks for a moment. You don't know what's in hell, neither do I, huh? And I don't know what's in heaven. Do you know what's in heaven?
Yeah, I mean, heaven is the place to be. Heaven is where all the good ones go. That's the promised land, where all the best stuff is. You never have to
Best
want
stuff,
for
huh?
anything ever again, because you can find it in heaven.
You sure about that? I mean, I got some specific needs. Think I can find it in heaven?
I got some specific needs too, like 75 creds.
All right. She starts rummaging through her pockets for the creds. Then,
All right, you got the 75 creds.
okay, she'll hand them over to him, put them on the counter or whatever. All right, there you go.
And you
I
put
hope
them in.
heaven's worth it.
You put them in the bucket, and literally, she just reaches in, grabs it out, puts it in a box, and count it. Nothing. Stamps the little yellow card. Here you go, and you get the VIP treatment. So you just take that little pass, and you tell that ugly old fucker at the top of the stairs not to burn it, and you take it over, and you can get yourself a free meal.
All right. Okay. Thanks.
All right. You have fun now.
Well, you do too. And like I said, there are some more verses to that. You might want to check it out. It helps sometimes.
I just do that because people leave me alone when I do that. Unfortunately, you didn't fall for it, I guess. So
Yeah,
okay.
I'm just different. She'll walk away, headed towards the stairs.
Oh,
Paul was standing behind Rosie this whole time, listening to the conversation. So he
oh,
kind of walks up.
same teller?
Yep, same telling. Slides her 75 eddies. I'll take that VIP pass for the free meal. I missed dinner.
I'm gonna need to see some ID.
And he kind of looks around you. Do I look too old?
No, but there is certain comm traffic going on. And there are just some people that we don't let into heaven.
Fine, okay. And he pulls out.
Unless today only, if you pay 150, I'll let you in. Has to be cash though.
Day only special, huh?
Today only, and just for you.
He flips her the eddies.
And she same thing, grabs it and puts it in the basket and gives you your pass. Here you go. And remember, you get the VIP meal with that pass.
Uh-huh.
You come back anytime.
He walks off. In the back of his head, he's like, "If this meal sucks, I'm gonna shoot that bitch."
All right, back upstairs. So, Momo, you have had your shower. And actually, it was, I mean, it was nice. The rooms in here there's only 3 rooms, and they're clean. They're, set up for showers and whatnot. Surprisingly, there is power in this spot, hot water. I mean,
Okay.
you could have your clothes washed too. The maitre d' that's there, which is a tall gentleman actually dressed in like a tuxedo. Would you like me to have your clothes cleaned for you, sir?
Sweetie, the jacket you can burn, and yeah, the rest I think they're clean. But yes, just burn that thing, idiots. And
We'll get right on it.
he'll Momo will open his guitar case, and literally there are like all these hidden panels inside of this thing. He slides one and pulls out a tank top, and then another light leather jack, just black leather coat, vest, and puts it on. His hair goes to more colorful hues, and looks like a human being again, like his normal self, as much as normal could be for Momo, and walks out, and then just kind of strolls around and is trying to get a lay of the land to see if I was a Russian leather briefcase that was being held, where would I be? Where does it look
And
like there's a lot of security? Because I'm guessing that's where I'm going to want to look.
well, first, I'm going to have you give me a roll. Hold on a minute here. I'm going to have you give me a perception check.
Okay. Ooh, that's where you want to hit one.
So,
31.
Wow.
Yeah.
you're pretty sure you see the briefcase.
All right. And what monster is guarding it?
None.
Just where is it?
At one of the stands.
Really?
Yep. It's kind of sitting there leaning up against a post. It looks like it's with some other goods that are there.
Okay. He'll um guys hear me? Hello?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um I I think that's our briefcase sitting right there. Where are you?
On the way up.
Yeah. All applies with the same. We're en route.
Okay, well, I'm going to sit here and just keep an eye on it until you're both up here.
This sounds too easy. Way too easy if we found it already.
Now you just fucking jinxed us. Sometimes things just go right. I mean,
I
obviously
work
we're gonna
with
have to get
technology.
it.
I fix technology. It all goes wrong eventually.
I'm not gonna trust to luck. Let's come up with a plan. Meanwhile, I'm gonna get myself something to eat.
Oh, by all means, take your time.
All right. So, yeah, you go over to get something to eat. Rosie, what are you doing?
Well,
And he goes to a stall that's like right near where Momo and the briefcase are. Like, just ordering himself some noodles.
I'm going to make myself look like somebody who's just perusing around. But I'm casing the joint. The dumbwaiter does it look? Can I tell about how many floors does it go through? Because I'm not trusting that that's our briefcase. at this point.
Okay.
So, and
So you,
along the way, I will use my VIP pass to get the food as well.
well, you see a guy go over to the dumbwaiter,
Mhm.
and opens up the doors, and there's a basket in there with some wrap packages.
Mhm.
Pulls the basket out, and walks back over to the counter where you guys are at. It looks like it's packages for the food vendor. And
Okay.
he sets the basket down. He's got a deep fryer back there. He's got a grill. It's a nice little setup. It looks like he's got fresh water and whatnot. And he opens up one of these packages, and it looks like it's just nice, fresh, and starts cutting it up and getting it ready to cook.
Oh,
What can I
Rosie
get
might
for
be
you?
in for that.
What can I get for you?
Stir fry. You got it.
I do, absolutely. Beef.
Awesome. I'll take it.
All right, coming right up. Got beef kebabs. I got stir fry. I got lo mein noodles with beef and broth. I got.
I'll take the stir fry.
Okay. And you?
Got a beef lo mein?
Yes, I do.
Get a extra large bowl of that.
All right. Extra meat?
Yep.
All right.
On their agents, they hear, "Do you see any fucking cows around here?"
This is Night City. I don't ask for it.
Enjoy your rat.
All kind of just
And
shrugs.
Rosie returns. Yeah, I don't think it's rat. Well, depends upon the rat.
Protein's protein.
So what? What are you doing, Momo? Are you gonna go over there and check out the briefcase, or?
Well, he's watching them wine and dine themselves.
The meat does
He's
look like it's bigger pork. It couldn't be a rat because it's like big hunks of meat.
cat. Yes.
Mm,
Okay.
no, no, think bigger.
Dog.
Bigger.
Anyway.
It's the people in hell.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everyone makes
move.
their way to heaven eventually, right?
Yep.
He'll move over. Is there a vendor by this briefcase?
Yep.
While they're enjoying their human, boiling green, he'll move over towards the vendor and just kind of walk up and start looking at things, but avoiding the case, not really going to it, looking at other things for now.
And the little older guy behind there, it's an old desk that he's got his stuff laid out on. And the briefcase is like leaned up against a coat rack. There's a floor standing coat rack. Most everything this guy has looks like it's just random junk, like somebody pulled it out of the dump. What can I get for you?
Oh, just browsing. What do you have, sweet?
Oh, I got odds and ends, all sorts of things. What would you like? What are you looking for?
I don't know.
I bet
Something.
you could use one of these here. This is an electric toothbrush. It's an
Yeah, no, I
antique.
don't. Really?
Yes, very, very, very valuable.
How much is that, sweetie?
Oh, I guess I could give it to you for 100.
Oh, I'm sorry. I could have sworn you said 100.
I did.
So you're trying to rob me, is what you're saying. You might as well just point a gun in my face at this point.
I guess that means you can't afford it then.
Well, not for that price. how do you think I buy all this glamorous clothing when I waste my money on a toothbrush?
So you want to negotiate with me? Is that what I hear?
Yes, but I don't want a fucking toothbrush. So what else do you have that's more glamorous? Give me something that makes my wardrobe snap.
Well, I got all kinds of things here. I got well, do you like I have pardon me. I have a
Do you have a
silverware
purse?
set.
Do you have a purse? Something I can carry my shit in, like my sheet
What on earth
stick?
would you want a purse for?
Sweetie, how else would I carry my stuff?
Oh, I get it now. Okay, okay.
You get excuse me, excuse me. You get what? I'm sorry.
I get it.
I'm fantabulous. Yes, I agree.
Oh, absolute
So something to carry my sheet music. That would be amazing.
sheet music. Well, uh, I got some folders.
Folders.
Yeah,
Do
I
I
got
look
some
like a fucking
folders.
librarian? Do I look like I'm doing the Dewey Decimal System here?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess I
Oh,
got this old thing over here if you want it, but I mean, I can't open it.
what
So I mean,
what's this old
what
thing?
is briefcase?
Can't open it, then how do I put my music in it?
Maybe you can figure it out. Tell you what,
How much?
20 credits, it's yours.
20 credits for a
Yeah,
briefcase. An old,
yeah, yeah.
musty, dusty, could have a fucking bomb in
Well,
it.
it
We
doesn't.
don't know.
It's not that old. I mean, look at it. It's in good, perfect condition. I
It's
just can't open it.
it's not ticking.
Why, here he picks it up and gives it a shake.
She steps back.
So I don't
Ah,
hear anything.
ah.
You want to listen?
Yeah, I'll listen.
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
Um, so I'm gonna have to pay someone to open this, and that's just gonna be pricey. Everything in Night City is fucking ridiculously expensive.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
20
yeah.
credits? No, 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 no. We're not doing 20 credits. That's
Well,
ridiculous.
I got a deal for you then.
Okay, I'm all ears.
You give me 20 credits for the briefcase, and I'll give you the toothbrush for another 20 credits.
Sweetie, if you mention that toothbrush again, I'm gonna shove it up your ass.
Ooh, kinky. Anyway,
But I imagine you probably have already done that. But let's move on. 20 credits is a little ridiculous for a briefcase that I can't open. So, like I said, I'm gonna have to pay someone to open it and hopefully not break it. Let's find somewhere a little in between here. Let's find a place that makes you mad and then makes me mad, and neither of us are really happy.
all right, shoot.
You want me to shoot you? Fine. That's
No,
that's
no, 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 no. That wouldn't be very neighborly of you, would it?
okay. I got an idea. Do you barter, sweet?
Sure.
Okay, wonderful. Here, reaches, pulls, and unclasps a gold chain he has hanging on his neck. It's
Hmm.
plated. It's not solid, but he pulls it. He goes, "Here, this was my grandmama's on my uncle, aunt's, sister's brother's side, and it comes straight from Manila, and that's in the Philippines. Don't know. And
Uh-huh.
I was told it was made from pygmy gold. They got pygmies in the mountains. I shit you not. They're cute as can be.
Looks a lot like the ones down at Frank's to me.
Who the fuck is Frank? I'm Ted.
No, you're not Ted.
I wish I was Ted.
Uh, well, not really.
Oh, excellent. Well, anyway, sweetie, so that chain is obviously going to sell a lot faster than this
Anybody
stupid
tell you that
briefcase.
Ted's got scabies, right? They told you that. He's had
Oh,
them for like 20 years.
that's why I was itching. Yes, that makes sense.
Okay, look, I'll take the chain. You take the briefcase. We're good.
That sounds great. Thank you, sweetie. I can use this, I suppose.
All right.
Grab the
Best to you.
case.
Okay.
Walk over to the two enjoying their meal.
Yeah. Tastes good.
Sit down next to them. He just starts drumming his fingers on the case, like drrrt, 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 drrrt.
Good job. And
Yeah.
Paul
Thank you so
sees
much for your fucking help. I mean,
No, you didn't need the help. You had
I
it all
realize
under
that.
control. Don't worry, we're ready to back you up if you needed it.
Well, thank you so much. I feel so
You,
good
you
that
need a
you.
meal? You hungry?
I'll take a bite, please. I'm famished. Yes.
So he go dogs, get a bowl for my friend over here.
Another bowl coming right up. Nice and hot, steamy.
You'll
And as
almost
there's
smell it. Smell it.
It's heavily spiced.
Ah.
It smells like a beef lo mein, kind of a teriyaki.
He'll eat the noodles. He will not touch the meat.
Okay, he's a vegetarian now. Got it.
I don't know. But as they're sitting there, Paul is going through his agent again, trying to get in contact with anybody from NCPD. See if anybody's got his messages, the videos, nothing. Assuming he's got nothing back.
Give me a roll.
Right. Yeah. Roll this. Right.
No.
Another. Nope. All right. Nothing.
No.
From nobody.
You're no one gets back to you.
Momo will slide the briefcase over to Rosie. Think you can open that so we know what's going to be in there? Sweetie, I can't hear you. You have to speak up. I can't hear a word you're saying, girlfriend.
Rosie just smiles for a little bit, takes a bite and says, "Yeah, I think I could handle that. Definitely."
There's some bathrooms over there by the hotel that has some privacy.
She looks around, just seeing if anybody's there.
It's obviously not a super busy market, but I mean, it is a market. There are people that
Right.
are haggling and whatnot.
So she'll be like, "It might be a good place, but unfortunately, sometimes things like this can be done out in the open and less is seen where more people are gathered."
You give it a shot.
She'll just kind of slide it over, look at it for a little bit, and kind of use her tech hand, and not like she's just kind of like she's looking at her food or getting ready to take a bite, and gonna try and pick the lock on it.
Give me a
Try to
roll.
open it up. All right. A 13.
Takes you a little bit, but you manage to pop the lock.
Okay. And then she just kind of, slides it back over to Momo. For him. There you are, sir.
Oh, it's like Christmas.
Takes another bite of her yummy food.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Momo will slowly lift the lid and take a peek.
Slowly lift the lid on this briefcase.
Yep, because if he hears like a click or anything, he's gonna throw it.
Oh, no, you don't hear a click or anything. You lift up the lid. You did hear something shaking around in there when the guy was shaking it, like there was something in there.
Mhm.
And inside this briefcase, I was really tempted to just end it right there, but I am going to tell you what's inside the briefcase. So you open it up, kind of just peeking
Okay.
in there,
As
and
dispenser.
you see what looks like an LP still in the package, with a signature across the front. And the design of on the package, so you're kind of looking at the label, says samurai on the top.
Oh.
And in big letters at the bottom, it says never fade away. And the signature across the top is something that looks like Silverhand.
Dimitri is not getting this.
And
Suddenly, Momo money goes to hell.
That one.
no
Momo
combat
stir
in that one,
fry.
but
No, 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 no. This is not going to Dimitri.
Damn.
no, poor Dimitri. You now have an enemy, Momo. Might as well add him to your character there.
Seriously, that's
Dimitri.
a big fine.
Yep.
You stole his reward from heaven. What he wanted was in heaven, but he didn't want to go to heaven to get it, so he sent you in and you stole it. Like,
I'm wondering
wow.
why he didn't come get it himself. See,
Yeah.
that's a big question.
Good
I
question.
have Momo has a plan for good old Dimitri, which will require some tech assistance from Rosie, but
Rosie perks up at that. Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming Momo showed this off to the rest of us.
Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead.
Hopefully, I mean, not flash the whole noodle stand, but
Yeah.
We can keep. I actually, if you don't mind, well, you can keep running with it. Go ahead. We're at 2 hours and 8 minutes right now, but if you guys want to keep rolling with that and tell out that piece of the story, I'm completely fine with that.
I think we should probably leave it up to chat. They've been awfully quiet tonight.
viciously quiet.
Yeah.
They
No,
were just
viciously quiet.
watching to see if you fools were going to get yourselves killed or not.
Oh, that's a given. The only thing that they're watching is for when it happens.
Probably disappointed. They're like, damn, there's
Darn it.
no
They didn't blow
shots
themselves up.
fired. What the hell?
Yeah.
No alarms blaring.
No gunfire.
Because we used
They were heading there. I mean, they were heading there. All they had to do was pick that lock, bust into hell, and all hell would break loose.
Literally.
No pun intended.
No.
So Rosie will just kind of raise her eyebrows at seeing what it is. Not really knowing too much about it. She's more like
who's Samurai?
LP. Yeah, who's Samurai?
Well, what is that?
What is that? I mean, come on.
all kind of like. You have no taste in music?
Yes. So Momo takes the LP out and opens his guitar case, and he has like literally like there is armor in this case. Like it's not just a case. I mean, it's got hidden compartments. It's got like metal plating in it.
Desperado case.
Yes,
Yeah.
and he literally puts this LP in there, and then you see him slide something, and it's gone. It's locked, somewhere in that case. He then looks at Rosie like, "Sweetie, can you make it look like someone forced this thing open? Not just picked it, but like forced it open, but then like make sure it's shut. So it looks like someone
Rosie
else
looks
got
at him. It's
to it."
like, I think I have a better idea. She's gonna try and relock it.
Okay, that works.
You here?
And Mr. Lawman,
Uh,
so you've been trying to get some help, and we got no help, or what's going on? Like, can you get some of your boys to show up at the right moment and like swoop in and like save our ass? Because he's watching this place.
yeah, I'm working on that.
Okay, so I have an idea. I would like to show. We can give Mr. Dimitri his case, and he can open it and be upset, and then I can tell him, "Hey, interesting. I have something in that we found that might be related. You might want to see it." And then I want to show him something in my case, and he goes, "Here, I will show you what I want to show, Mr." He opens the guitar case and he shows you compartment. And he says, "If you will, just open that compartment."
Lost.
Uh-oh.
And
Not a stream without tech problems.
yeah,
But I am so surprised it took this long.
Yeah, we lost
Okay.
that last part. Momo. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's all right. I looks at Paul. He's like, "So I want to show you what I'm going to show him. You would just take a peek inside my guitar case, right in this panel," and he shows you the little compartment. Just open that up and take a peek.
and Paul peeks in there.
And then
He's,
you have to get.
he does it a little hesitant
Yep.
because
You got to look. Just take a peek inside, and you'll see what I'm going to give to Dimitri.
and he does.
And when you look in, you see the barrel of a gun pointing right at your face.
Oh, whoa, wait, hey.
Yeah, my hand's not on, but that's an armor-piercing round that's loaded.
Okay, I get the point. Let's try to avoid that.
But let's show this to Dimitri, and he'll get a kick out of it. He'll get a bang out of it. But then we've got 4 of his goons that we're going to need some help with.
And Paul's about to respond, but he's kind of looking around where they're at. Is the cook like standing right there?
No, you guys went over and sat down. You're not like right
Okay,
there
okay, okay.
right in front of the.
He's like, you do realize you do this, you're gonna make an enemy of an entire organization, correct?
Sweetie, did you see what he did to those innocent people on the bus? That motherfucker's going to die.
That is true. We don't necessarily know exactly what happened to them, but
I'm guessing they're just not napping. They're probably not waking up.
Oh, they're napping. They got a nice dirt nap now.
you know
But
what?
in my world, you kill innocent people and your ass gets coated.
You know what? Fuck it. He did
Right.
stop me from getting my noodles earlier, so okay. I like this plan.
I thought you
And
would.
while they're talking, Rosie does exactly what Momo wanted because she wasn't very familiar with this lock type. It ends up pretty much destroying the lock while trying to relock it.
Oh, excellent. Thank you. Is it shut though? Is it like closed?
No, it won't close now.
It won't close now. It's that bad.
It won't close at all.
I mean, it's like somebody just took a screwdriver to it and just demolished the lock.
Well,
Rosie
so
just kind of sheepishly looks at you. Well, I guess I wasn't as familiar with this type of lock as I thought I was.
okay, so are
Sorry,
you
but it looks like it's Jimmy now. Yeah.
okay, your girlfriend? That's fine. Take deep breaths. Now we need you. Can you come up with some kind of thing that can flash or stun? You're like all techie. You can create stuff. You make something that gives us a chance after he looks in here and sees his prize, so the other four don't shoot us to pieces.
Oh, you want a flashbang? She just reaches down into one of her leg pockets and pulls out a flashbang.
Excellent. So here's
I
how it's
got
gonna
one
go
right
down.
here.
Wonderful. Okay, we're on the same page. Okay, so hear me out. Show
She
Dimitri the
puts it back
case.
in.
Dimitri gets pissed because he says, "Oh my God, you opened it!" And then we say, "Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! It was open already. Shop guy, he opened it up, and guess what? He found something in it. Maybe that's what you were looking for." And then he's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, what is it?" And we'll say, "Oh, it's I put it in my guitar case to keep it safe. Made in this. This what you're looking for. I don't want to pull it out. Whatever." And peeks in there, and then I try to put a hole through his head.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Do you have a better plan?
I mean, here's the problem. You know, even if he knows that it's opened, you guys are acting like this is pretty big. That guy, the shop owner, had seen this. He probably would have acted like it was big too. He wouldn't probably just give it over. Dimitri's going to know that. Dimitri is going to know that we opened it. He's going to put two and two together.
Okay, sweetie. So then let's go with this. We'll be like, "Oh, what are you talking about? Oh my God!" And then he'll say, "Oh, I know. You're so smart. I'm so smart. I know you're lying." And I'll be like, "Fine, yes, fine, take it." There. Then either way, he looks in the guitar case, puts his head right up to that thing, and said, "Go ahead, take it out." And then I put a hole through his head.
But then he's going to be on guard, and he might make you do it to get it out. He might not even put his head up to it.
That's fine. Then I'll just reach in, pull out the gun, and then shoot him in the head.
All
Either
right.
way, it ends the same.
A lot of shooting, apparently.
Yeah.
Hopefully one. And then you throw your flashbang, and we run the fuck out of there. And then maybe backup shows up from the lawman. Doesn't have any friends.
Yeah, that's certainly what it feels like.
Or maybe they're all paid off because they're all crooked sons of bitches like most law enforcement. Not saying you are. Don't get offended.
You're not wrong.
All right. All right.
Yeah, but true. Either way, we're gonna be shooting somebody today. So as he says that, Paul, I actually see Paul actually kind of speed up as he's eating. So he's like, "This is gonna be my last meal, and my money's worth."
Momo's still got some meat left in his bowl. I mean, have a
Paul
little
kind
more
of
if you want.
takes his chopsticks and starts kind of grabbing out the left.
The meat.
Momo takes the case, opens it, and throws the rest of the meat in the case, briefcase.
Are you wasting food?
Pulls a little bit of, pulls some string off of, well, he just goes in his bag of his guitar. He actually pulls a guitar string and just ties it closed with the guitar string, just so it doesn't spill open.
Okay.
It won't close on its own. So I mean, you get
Yeah,
me
I
something.
guess so. All right, let's get this
All right.
over with.
Well,
Hopefully,
I am going to stop us right there, guys. We're
That's
20 minutes over. And here's the thing: I want to save that Dimitri character, so we'll see what happens with that. Maybe we'll throw that in at some place in the future in Momo's backstory to that developed
Well,
into something
maybe
interesting.
law enforcement shows up and
Yeah.
Dimitri takes
they
off
take the
because he
three
doesn't
of
want to
you
run
off to
into.
jail. Got it.
Yeah, could
Well,
be.
maybe,
Never
maybe,
know.
or they just scare off. They scare off the mob, and we just decide to keep our spoils and get out of go on the lam.
Well,
Maybe.
hey, maybe that marks the end of one man's trash.
Mm,
So thank you guys.
awesome.
Thank you guys very much. Well, and that was that was a fun little one shot for Cyberpunk. Obviously, we didn't do a lot of the combat piece or anything like that, but it really just it shows you some of the things that you can do with the system if you want to, and the fact that
Definitely.
Cyberpunk definitely can be used as an RP system. And I know a lot of people do, and I do most of the time. But there's a lot of people out there that look at it as being, a heavy combat and really all about that piece to it. And it doesn't have to be.
I don't know.
That's a lot of fun too, though. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I like blowing shit up, taking people's limbs off, things like that. But yeah, I also love the story piece to it. And tonight was just a kind of an ad lib story with a basic idea, and the only thing that I started you guys off with is a choice to start on a subway train. So that's it from me. Thank you everybody for being here tonight. Do you guys have anything to share before we head out?
Join the Discord.
Yep.
Join the Discord.
Discord.
Yeah, join the Discord. Get the updates.
Also, for those of you who don't know, Greg actually, as Raz has put out a. We ready to announce that?
Yeah, go for it. It's out
Yep.
there,
Okay.
and all of our socials are connected to it. So
Yeah.
So the channel now has an official website, a website for all things Free League Press. All their games are up there. All of our, as Raz said, all of our socials are up there for the channel. Definitely check that out. There's, if you're ever curious as to what Free League has to offer, this is another place that you can get it.
yeah, and right now through the end of May, you can get free shipping on any order $100 or more. So doesn't matter how much you order.
Free shipping.
And if
shipping
you
is
use the
definitely
coupon
nice.
code that is in the chat, which is RPG Deep Dive, all capital, you can get 20% off your order.
Yeah, free shipping and 20% off. Yo,
Correct.
Nice. Definitely
that's a
nice.
steal. Yep.
It is a steal, and that's the whole idea is just to get some traffic going with that piece to it. And we are going to add more to the website as we go. So probably very soon, Modifius games will be going on there, Cyberpunk stuff, and some other products. We have probably going to have a patch line that goes on there. I have a couple of artists that are looking at possibly selling their digital art through the website, which should be reasonably priced, nothing outrageous. But that would be there. Yeah, just join the community, check back often, take a look and see what we got. If there's something that interests you, then you help us out by placing an order. All I have now. Actually, join us Saturday. So Saturday is the next episode of Wildfire.
I thought it was next week, but I might be wrong. Let me check.
Yeah, no, it's this week.
Ooh, ooh, wee.
Yeah, so planning on Saturday, we'll see. We might have to make a change there, but the next episode of Wildfire will be coming up, and really looking forward to seeing what happens with our Walking Dead story and our people there.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so that one's in a spot that could be really interesting right now. And
Yeah. All my
Yeah.
exes are not in
all your
Texas.
Yep.
they're in
Apparently.
Wyoming now.
They are
And
in Wyoming.
if you have not seen Wildfire, head over to the YouTube because we have posted previous episodes there for you to watch. So you can get up to speed on what's happening with our merry band in Boulder, Wyoming.
Absolutely. And join us starting this next month. So May. So next Thursday, we are going to start a review on Tales from the Loop. So very
Ooh, that's gonna
interested
be
in,
fun.
yeah, I think it'll be a lot
Things
of
are going to get loopy.
well, Tales from the Loop, and then some point after that we'll be doing Things from the Flood too. So all right, that's all I got for tonight. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a fantastic evening. Let's see if
Thank
I
you,
can
everybody.
rate
night.
us
Yep.
out.
Pleasure to have you here.
Yes.
Thanks for joining.
Give me just 1 second. I'm gonna rate us out in this. And ooh, we'll go over and visit Havoc.
Mm.
He is working on something tonight. So start the raid. All right. Thank you once.